Okay, today we are going to discuss a little bit about work centers, how work centers are configured. So the configuration is path is given here: production, basic data, work centers, routing data, and defining the control key. We'll go for SPRO. Um, Production, basic data, work center, and routing. If you see, we have in routing data, we have control key defined over here. And in operation data, we have control key. These both are the same things. Okay. They have given two pathways to define control keys. I will select one and position PP01. Now, this is basically the production version routing. Okay. Internal procedure. Okay. Let me check another. Um, Process manufacturing, plant maintenance, in-house production, internal processing. So let's pick any process manufacturing. Over here, of course, the control key, basically this will be adjusted and it will activate many of your operational side functions like scheduling of your material, lead times, and pre-production scheduling and post-production scheduling, MRP. Okay, this process manufacturing control key will also control automatic good receipt. Okay, so these are by default uh, some of the keys. Some of the keys that we'll be using in work centers. So what are work centers if we have to specifically look into it? For that, uh, since control keys, as I've said, will actually define how your work center will respond or what will define its behavior, how it will process the manufacturing route, and that work center will supervise that. So now we have already seen this. Okay, let's check what is a work center. Okay, double A42. I think we don't have any work center on this one. Okay.
तो ये प्री डिफाइंड प्लांट है ना हमारा अपना.
Okay. Display. Let's find and work center list. What do we have? Uh, okay, we have work center and plant 001, control Y. No, control Y, WC01, CR01, and this is 0001. Okay, now enter. Okay, work center category that will be 01 by default machine. And Okay. We have some categories over here for work center. Some work centers will be available, will be present on the production floor and managing machines. Okay. Or it can be a static work center machine group, or a work center can be a labor, like for example, packing department, where only laborers are, for example, cutting or packing or packing the material. Okay. And they're doing it by hand. Okay. So, you can actually have your categories as well. So I'll just take the machine. Now this work center will be looking at the machine. In plant already exists. Okay. CR02.
आप नया वर्क सेंटर बना रहे हैं?
No, I'm already actually looking at the work center that is already made. So we have work center categories, which will be working on the machine side. The person responsible is this one. And we have fields over here, standard value key, normal production or accelerated production, or for example, okay, normal production, variable production, process manufacturing. You can have your own standard value keys as well. Okay, this is a work center where, of course, this will be used for costing as well. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an idea right now. Okay, define work center category, that is in general data. SPRO. Production, basic data, work center category. Okay. Over here, you can define your work center categories. And over here, of course, the field selection, will see that next at machine level. What do we have more? Application. Maintenance task list, routing for production, and inspection plans. These are three areas of work center for machine can be done. At some point, machine will be asking for maintenance, or it will be used for production for routings, or it will be used for inspections, for yearly inspections or maintenance inspections or post manufacturing maintenance inspections. Okay. Field selection and screen sequence. Let's see that what this is all about. But field selection is this, that I'll not go into much details, but I'll go into basic data. Over here, these are some of the fields that you will actually see on the work center, which can be either made required, display, hide. Okay.
सर किस चीज के लिए है सर ये फील्ड सेंटर?
These are, okay, let me show you. CR02. CR02, basic data. Now these are the fields. Supply area. Where is supply area? Standard value key is there. Okay. If you remember, standard value key is here. But where is supply area? Production supply area. I can make it required. Right now, it is optional. Okay. Usage is basically mandatory. If you look at usage, usage is input. Okay. And it is required, but because it's being used for input, that's why it's required also. Okay. So you can actually use these field selection also. Let's go back to our. Okay, work center category, we've already seen that now. And we've already seen a work center as well, where we can actually create our fields to be either mandatory. We'll see what is scheduling fields, location group, standard queue time unit, work dimension. You can make it either required display. Where we can see it in scheduling. Okay, in scheduling, duration of setup. Duration of setup is input. Okay, process of duration.
कंपल्सरी scheduling करना सर
Sorry,
scheduling करना कंपल्सरी है
scheduling, it depends on the business process, on the production type, whether scheduling is necessary or not. Since this is just an intro into the work center, so I wanted to actually introduce work centers to you. So that was today's lecture.